Good morning. So I mean, basically I've just decided to go to Land's End for the day. Just got the one camera on today, just the GoPro 9 on the front of my chin, as you can obviously see, and I'm glad I'm doing everything today on the bloody bike because, well, I've just left home and I've been doing this for the past 10 minutes, so I won't bore anyone with all of this kind of stuff because this is probably all it's going to be for a very long time. So I will say goodbye and I'll join you in when the road gets a bit twisty. Okay, so we're about, well, nearly 16 miles in to the old journey now. I mean, to be fair, there isn't really much going on. There's a lot of traffic on the link road today, on the A361. Yeah, a lot of traffic, so we'll see how it all goes, but we'll start picking them off in a bit, I think, and then we'll see. Oh, I've just put a full system on this bike as well, so I don't have a clue what it even sounds like coming through this. Yeah, so I used to have just a Lextech can on the back. Other manufacturers are available, of course. Yeah, so I've got a Lextech can on the back, and I used to have that, and then I've got the full system on, which I think I mentioned in that last video actually. So yeah, I've got a full system on the back now. It's definitely got a bit more bottom end, a bit more grunt, so to speak. I think that's the right thing. But yeah, so 16.5 miles in, and I will check in with you all later. Bye. Camera issues, so basically I overtook all of those people, and then there was a really nice bit of road coming up that I thought, oh, this would look good on camera, and yeah, I couldn't, well, chubby fingers and chubby gloves, I couldn't work out whether the camera was on or not, so I was just stuck behind some like bin lorry thing, and there was like, there was literally like a run of like bin juice coming out of the bottom of it. I was like hanging back like on purpose, and I'm pretty sure I got sprayed by a lot of it, but you know. Needs must, I guess, but managed to get the answer. Jeez, take the wide line. Ooh, tomorrow, well, Friday, so I suppose whenever I edit this and manage to bloody upload it, to make sure that's alright. Yes, we're still on. I am going to the pub with a friend. Oh, I say going to the pub, basically going to a restaurant slash bar place up in North Devon in Braunton, which will be very nice. Just me and him, because there's nobody else around. Everybody else is still at home with their families and stuff like that. But it will be nice to go out and have a nice pint pulled from the tap. I'm actually looking forward to that quite a lot, and just to have, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like all the takeout food and everything like that has been going on during this has been nice, but it's nicer just to have a sit down meal, I guess, isn't it, in a restaurant, albeit outdoors. So I imagine everybody's been wrapping up warm quite a lot, to be honest. And some of the chaotic scenes from London, I mean, I'm sure it's all just camera angles and stuff like that anyway. I'm sure none of it's actually, well, I'm sure some of it is, but yeah, no social distancing, oh, like 15 people sat at a bloody table booked for 6. I bet there's some government scientists somewhere just sat looking at that, just going, what the hell? We've just been in a lockdown for this reason. Will it happen again? I don't know. We will see, I guess. Oh, breaking. Speak to you in a bit. Oh, little update actually. 39 miles in, nearly 40. So, still got a fair way to go. I think it's like 120 miles. 130 miles down to Land's End. That's like crow flies on the fastest route. But I think when I get down into Cornwall a bit more, I'll probably pull off the A39 a bit and go around the coast a little bit more, because it might be a bit nicer roads and stuff. 39 is really nice, but I'll probably pull off and go and explore a little bit. It is actually quite nice to see places like open again. Like I'm not a massive like people person anyway. I don't know, I'm quite happy in my own company and that, but it is quite nice to see people out again and like enjoying themselves and that. Right. Anyway, I will leave it there. Goodbye. Progress going well. We're 78.7 miles in. So still got about 50 miles left, which is weird. Like you do think when you live like down in Devon and you cross over the border into Cornwall, you think, oh yeah, it won't be that far to get down to Land's End. No, because it's these kind of roads. Like going well, but I feel alright on the bike as well. Like I've had to stand up a couple of times, don't get me wrong, but I'm wearing my adventure kit and that, and like, oh, I don't know, my bum just gets really warm sometimes, because this is a V-twin, so it's very easy to get a warm bottom on it. So yeah, but we're doing alright. I'm having a good time, so I will chat to you again later on. Bye. It's nice to see people like I'm going past pubs and stuff like that, and there's people in like pub gardens, beer gardens, like already. There's people just sat at tables like boozing. It's a Thursday. Well, it's 12:30 now, but some of the times when I'm going past, like 11:30, midday-ish, people just sat there. Yep, I'm going to go and I'm going to have a pint. Which, I mean, if I'm honest, I kind of admire. Fair one. You want to go for a beer? Go for a beer. But yes, so 108 miles. So I think I should have about 20 miles left. When I get out of the towny type stuff, I imagine there'll be more views. Oh, I brought my drone with me today as well, so there should be some very nice drone footage down at Atlantic. Bloody hell, look at the water. That looks lush. Still bloody freezing, I imagine. Speak to you again soon. So just got through St Ives. That was very nice, very picturesque. And now we're basically on a coast road in the middle of nowhere, as far as I can bloody tell. It's quite hard to kind of like see through bends and stuff on this road, I won't lie. This is all the overgrowth. Hello again. So 119 miles, so only like a 3-mile gain, but I had to switch the camera on just for just to look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous. The colour of the water, I don't even know if it comes through on this, but the colour of the water is amazing down there. Obviously trying to watch the road while I do this as well, but the colour of the water there, it wouldn't be out of place in the Caribbean. It's stunning. So I've just pulled over for a piss, but I thought I'd show the bike in all of its glory. So I've just put that new skid plate on the bottom, Outback Motor Tech one, because when I was putting that full system on, it was very apparent that the bolts and the stock skid plate, the KTM one, were shit. They were like butter, basically, like the top heads of them. So just trying to take them out was an absolute nightmare, even with loads of like penetrating fluid and stuff, trying to get the screw threads out. It was just like impossible. And even when I had the whole thing off, just attacking it from the back using easy outs, everything like that, it was just a nightmare trying to get the box off. So I just bought one of them instead. That was a bit of a bastard to fit, but now it's on, it's a lot easier for servicing and stuff like that, so it'll be easy to get things on and off. Oh, I'm gonna have to overtake that bus in a little bit. But yeah, full system's on, looks awesome as well. And it's got like a when I just had the can on, it didn't really have like much in the way of like a heat shield on it, so now I've got that on, and that looks really good, to be fair. Happy with that. So yes, I don't think I'm very far away now at all, so I'm gonna make a move, and then when I'm down there, I'm sure you'll hear from me again. Goodbye for now. Oh, look at the bike, looks amazing. So 130.1 miles, and I mean, to be honest, I am basically there. Just going through a place called Senan now, and I think this is, well, people would hate it if you said that this was like the last town of England, because obviously apparently Land's End must be. But yeah, nearly there now. It's a lot windier down here. I mean, obviously because I'm right on the coast and it is all literally just coming straight at you. Probably a bit of a silly thing to say, but it's very windy here. I did say I wasn't going to go all the way down and like pay the little toll thing to get into the car park, but it seems as I've come here for the sake of £1. I think I'm going to go in, I'm going to get my drone out, see if I can fly. I know there's a lot of no-fly zones that are just behind me because of Land's End Airport and Newquay Airport, etc. But I did check before I came down. This is just outside of the bubble, so we are winning today. Check this out, Land's End. And I have been to John O'Groats as well. I did the North Coast 500 a couple of years ago, so I've been to the most northern point, and well, this isn't the most southerly point, but boom, stay in lane. I will stay in lane. Lush, this, fucking hell. Wow. As we use Go, this is fairly nice. Not bad. He did just say go right up to the end and park behind the buildings. I didn't know where he meant, but I've parked here. Yeah, this is pretty lush. So, I think that's basically it. I've made it. And, yeah. I'm not going to record the way back because I'm pretty much just going to go... Probably just going to do the A-road the whole way back. I need to go and get some food though, but... Bike's held up nicely. Tyres feeling good as well. Oh, Looks good. Look at that. Happy with that. Right. Goodbye everyone, and thank you for watching.